Okay, let's see what the overall energy is today. Shocking. Right. What did you say to this person? I'm just hearing that. What did you say to this person? Yeah, excuse, that's my cat. Memories. There's something you said to this person that has come to pass or is coming to pass, okay? In their energy, they've got some unexpected turmoil and trouble, all right? They're reminiscing about you, but there's something that you said that would happen to them if they chose the path that they chose. Okay, you warned them. You warned them and it's happening. It's like a tower moment. I feel they've got a tower moment, yeah. They acted like a victim, okay? Acted like a victim. But they've made a massive mistake and it was something that you said. It was something that you said to them. So let's see what's going on here. I'm going to get my tarot deck out and have a little peek and see what's going on. Just while I'm shuffling these though, thanks so much for watching. Thank you for commenting and your likes and everything. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. Okay, links are in the description box to the website. All the readings are on there. And also check out the free relationship report as well. And like I say, I hope you're well. I hope you're all okay. You will know if this is for you. There was one you said something. Yeah, this is just an example, but you know, something along the lines of, well, if you do this, it's all going to end in tears. Well, it's ending in tears because they're having a tower moment, okay? They're having a tower moment. Let's just have a little look at the past, right? It could be related into another person that you both know, fire sign. Okay, Leo, Sag or Aries, there was somebody else's energy. Someone who's a bit impetuous, a bit childlike, likes their own way, doesn't think, all right? It could be connected into an actual child. Okay, it could be connected into a child. But you warned them about something, but it was definitely about a person. Okay? A person with very immature energy, a person who went off at tangents. They would, you know, have so much energy for projects but never finish them, and they'd got a bit of a hot temper, a bad temper, okay, but you warned them, you told them, and it's all going south. Anything else on the past, please? Yeah, you had quite a lot of arguments that were in relation to this other person. Could have even been a friend of theirs, okay, but very immature. You had a lot of arguments, okay. You defended yourself. You didn't back down this time. But what I think is so shocking here today is that after all you said and all that's happened, your person isn't prepared for this. Okay? They're not prepared for it. They're not prepared for it at all. They've been caught on the back foot. They've been caught on the back foot, yeah. Someone here has been lying. Either your person or that other person or the child or whoever it is, but someone's definitely been lying. Someone's pulled the wool over somebody else's eyes and it's all going to end in tears with shocking, all right? I think your person's now looking back on what you said. That's what the memories card is. That's how I'm feeling that. I'm reading that today. Not so much as, you know, a definite reconciliation or that sort of energy. It's just more that your person is now sitting there thinking, it's all come to pass. It's all come to pass. You know, it's almost as if you said, don't judge me. You look at yourself. That person is bad news. That they're pretending to support you. They're pretending to be your cheerleader. your bestie, whatever it is, but you better beware, because one day they're going to back you into a corner and there'll be no way out of it. The whole thing will just crumble. It will just absolutely crumble. Bottom of the deck justice, legal issues. There could be legal issues surrounding this. If not, it's just, you know, what goes around comes around. What happened to you is now balancing out. It's balancing out. What's the unknown? You're going to hear about this. Possibly not from your person. It could be on the grapevine, but you are going to get news of this. This will come to your attention. It will be out of the blue and it will be sudden. But it won't surprise you. It won't surprise you at all. Let's see what your person's current energy is, please. Okay, they could be a fire sign. Your person could also be a fire sign. They're looking back at the past though. They're definitely looking back at the past. They really thought they knew what they were doing. They became arrogant. I feel your person became arrogant. They had this vision, and you know that energy when someone's just really cocky and almost conceited and arrogant. Or is it pride before a fall? That's your person's energy, but they're looking back at the past. They're looking back at the actions they took, okay? I'm going to say this because these cards are here. There is a strong possibility that I'm reading for someone today whose person was a flirt, player energy. Even if they did nothing about it, they like to have people's attention. They like to have other admirers. There's almost an element here of them either saying to you or giving you the impression that they could get anybody. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Swords has come out. It's saying, come on, Keeley, clarify this. Yeah, that's player energy. That is somebody who, yeah, they play around and they're sneaky and they're manipulative. All right? But those words that you said, whatever you said, it's happening. And it's got something to do with that other person. Okay? It's you know, it's karma. Whatever your person did to you is now being done to them. It's now being done to them. Okay? What do you need to know? What should you do in all of this? Oh, that's a really good energy. You've come out as your energy's what to do has come out as a King of Swords. Off with the head, off with the head, and off with the head. Detach, intellectualize it, take no prisoners, and do exactly what you're doing. Maintain a dignified silence. You're very strong. You are in a very strong position. But when you sort of ask what to do and you get the King of Swords, you be the King of Swords. You step into the King of Swords energy, which is detached, logical, non-emotional, sat up there, looking, observing, and doing nothing. Okay? I just heard this is their mess. This is their mess. You warned them. Yeah, it's quite a simple read today. We don't need to, pull out a million cards here today. You warned them. Especially if they met somebody else, or if they two-timed you, or they cheated on you. Okay, you warned them. But their ego was so inflated. And sometimes I don't think your person knew where, I don't think they knew the truth from not just from lies. It's almost like they acted. They'd have a different persona. A smooth talker, a real smooth talker. Okay. Right. Let's see what else we need to know. Anything else, please? Anything else on this other person's environment? The Devil. Toxic. They're in a toxic environment where they've either gone for the money or the materialistic side of it, the spiritual side of it. You know, the devil isn't just about toxic relationships. It is about your ego, really, and it's about not really having a spiritual bone in your body, and you're just more interested in the physical, material side of life. Now, the devil in some readings can be fine. You know, it does talk about having that passion, and you know, it's a Capricorn card, so it's hard working, and you know, there's nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong with wanting nice things. You know, we're here on this planet to have our desires, okay? But we've got it with the Seven of Swords. So in the environment, there's just some toxicity. Money, wine, song. What is it? Wine, women and song. Yeah. Yeah. I think someone's played your person. I think they've met their match with something. They've tried to pull the wool over someone else's eyes, woo them, say something to them, but this other person is their match. Almost like what's the dynamic when they say when a narcissistic personality meets a dark empath or a healed empath. A dark empath or a healed empath, I think the easiest way to explain it is someone who is highly intuitive and they know what's going to happen before it happens. They can read the room in a nanosecond, but they also have extremely high self-worth and strong boundaries. Because to start with empathy, sometimes the problem is not having the boundaries, okay? But someone you connected into, your ex, your past person, whoever you're connecting with in today, has met their match, okay? Has definitely met their match. Where's this all going to end? How's this all going to end? Well, we know how it's going to end for the other person. It's, you know, there's turmoil, distress and trouble. But the thing is, it's unexpected. It's unexpected. You know, and that's what the Seven of Wands can be, unexpected. It can be a card of having a lot of support and people on your side and cheering you on. Then all of a sudden everyone's getting at you and you're not prepared for it. So whatever this is, your person, ex-person, they're not prepared for it because somebody else has told as good a story as they can tell. All right, let's see what the outcome's going to be, please. Just saw the Fool. What's the outcome, please? Six of Cups. There's no way around this. That's the past coming back. That's the past coming back. But the thing about this card is very clear. The Six of Cups is about the past coming back, okay? Especially if we're reading on exes. It means that they will emerge from the woodwork, as we say. But it can also mean it's an energy of things not changing, like there's been no growth, okay? That it's still the same. So if you were happy with, which I don't think you are if you've been watching this one, but just so you know, if you ever get the Six of Cups, if you were happy with the way the past was, and you were happy as it was and at that status quo, that's great. But if you weren't, then it's still the same. So yeah, they're coming back in, but it's still the same, and the unknown is the Three of Swords. Heartbreaker. Okay? But I don't think you'll even, your energy, what to do, you've come out as the King of Swords, so I think you're done with this anyway. I think you're done with it. I think it's just a message for somebody who said something and it has come to pass. It's not shocking to you. It doesn't surprise you. In fact, you won't even bat an eyelid. And I think your person, it is shocking for them. It is shocking. But they didn't listen. They didn't listen to you. They didn't listen. But you know, you're not here to save people. You're here to love yourself. You're here to put yourself first. Always. We're not taught that enough. They should teach that at school. We're conditioned that everything outside of us and everybody else is better than us or knows more than us, or that we shouldn't. You know, loving yourself is not egotistical. It's key. It's key. So let me just get you one of these cards like I normally do now. What have we got here? Okay, 3 of Cups. For you. Again, if you want to tie it into the 6 of Cups, that does mean 3 of Cups and 6 of Cups is reconciliation, or attempted reconciliation, or somebody asking for reconciliation. But as an aside, this card for you is something else. Wonderful news is on its way. You could be, you know, somebody could be announcing a pregnancy within your, within your family. Good news, you're going to make new friends. Okay, you're going to have a new social group. You're going to be going out more, meeting different people. Okay, new beginnings or happy endings. Okay, I feel for you today it's a new beginning, and I think it's to do with friends. All right, I think it's to do with friendships. I think it's to do with going out. It's socialising. I think it's you saying, well, you know what, I've got my sword up here, and that's the energy I'm in. You just have to look at that guy. You know, King of Swords can get some bad rap in tarot, depending, you know, on what the energy. But King of Swords, highly intelligent, logical, has completely worked out what's going on and is detached emotionally. And is just watching the whole thing with, I don't know, I just heard the word just abject indifference, really. So you keep doing you, keep loving yourself. If you're getting social invitations and you're not sure about taking them, do it. I know it's not always easy socialising. And you can, you know, it can be really draining if you don't have anything in common. But I think this is you meeting people who are in your tribe, people that get you, people that you'll enjoy being in their company, and you'll come home from these meetings feeling invigorated and not feeling like someone's just, you know, flushed your head down the loo, as we say here. You know, you'll feel all sort of bubbly, not like, oh God, that was awful. Okay, so you've been encouraged to go out. You're going to get some invitations, take them. But also, there's some pregnancy news. You know, it could be one of your children, it could be a niece, and whoever it is. There's going to be some pregnancy news as well that's going to be announced in the next, by the end of August. Okay, so I shall leave it with you. I know you're cool, whoever this is for. I know you're absolutely cool. It's all come to pass. You're not interested in being put down again, you know. I'm hearing playing happy families. You're just not interested in it. You're finding you now. You're just going for what you want to do. So enjoy. Anyway, love you all. Speak soon. Bye.